Hey everyone, my name is Manaka97 here today, and welcome back to Naruto Shippuden XL2. In the last episode, we did the Naruto Sakura fight versus Kakashi, and now we're continuing on from the last episode. And just a heads up, just a little warning and everything, if you hear some clicking in the background or any like sounds or anything coming from the background, I don't have a personal proper YouTube setup and everything, so if you hear any clicking from my controller, any noise coming from the outside of my house and everything, I apologize and whatnot. But seeing from the last episode, there really wasn't that much noise going on, especially from my controller, which is surprisingly because I bought a Japanese PS2 that came with the controller, thank goodness, and everything, and it squeaks here and there, but it's not a lot of noise or clicking going on as usual. But I thought from the last episode we were going with Sakura to the ramen shop and everything, but it's actually someone else instead, so we should be seeing right up here after this loading screen. And yeah, it's actually, oh man, what is his name? Aruka. I'm pretty sure it's Aruka Sensei from what I can remember from season 1, and I had to look it up earlier, and I was like, I don't even remember Aruka Sensei like that. But since we're going to be entering this cutscene right here, I guess I can talk about other Naruto games since we're playing this one. To be honest with you, the best Naruto game for anyone to play, and for one I would suggest people to play in general, is Naruto Rise of Ninja for the Xbox 360. The reason why I would suggest that one for anybody to play for any Naruto game, just because you actually feel like you're in the show, and you feel like, weirdly enough to say, the village actually hates you, and for them to like you have to do ramen missions, or do not suggestions, but do quests for people, and go on actual missions outside the Leaf Village, and I don't know if he rescues I don't know if he rescued people's cats. I apologize, my English good, but I don't know if you rescue people's cats. I don't think so in Rise of Ninja, but you have to do a whole bunch of quests for people in the Leaf Village, even just to like you. And in Naruto Rise of Ninja, spoilers, even when you do the Gaara and Naruto fight, people still hate you in the Leaf Village. But that's what I like about it. It felt realistic. It felt like the actual show. Nobody liked you. To do a whole bunch of side quest missions for people to like you, and even if you did, people around the village would still hate you. Not only that, but getting an achievement, and on an Xbox 360 in a Naruto game, just felt so rewarding and impactful. And people probably, what about the Broken Bonds games? The reason why I don't like Broken Bonds is just because that game was so short, and once you did the whole Sasuke and Naruto fight, there was just nothing else to do, and I know someone's gonna say, well, did you do the side quest and the not rescue, but did you do the side quest and find all the evil shinobis and everything? And I did do that in Naruto Broken Bonds. The thing is that once you do that, then there's really nothing else to do, and it's just I'd rather choose Rise of Ninja, just because those missions were kind of hard, and because those missions were hard, it made the game last a lot longer. And I know I'm talking over these cutscenes and everything, but we just saw Gaara apparently, being the Hokage and everything. But fuck it, I'm talking about other video games while in this Naruto video game. But I thought this was the best time, if anything, to talk about other Naruto games, especially Rise of Ninja, since I don't own an Xbox 360 at the moment, and I sold mine and everything. But if I had to recommend any Naruto game, it would definitely be Naruto Rise of Ninja for the Xbox 360. Broken Bonds was okay, but I felt like it was just I wouldn't even say an expansion pack. It was a half-ass expansion pack version just cut off. But enough of that and everything. If I get a chance to talk again about Rise of Ninja, I definitely will. But I would like to go back to this game, XL2, to this cutscene right here. そろそろだな。油断すんじゃねえぞ、デイダラ。相手は人中力なんだから。オイラの術はすべて芸術だ。それにちゃんと準備はしてきている。うん。 まあ、サソリの旦那は見てればいい。あんまり待たせんなよ。一尾四角の人中力。砂漠のガーラか。どんなものか楽しみだ。 Alright, now that we hit this loading screen right here, looking at future other Naruto games, I don't remember Deidara having that that like eye patch. It's not even an eye patch. It's more like a robot eye thing on his on the right side of his eye, from what it looks like. I clearly don't remember him having that. Like, looking back at it now, I remember it being like a huge thing, but I always thought he just had like his regular eye. I never knew he had like some scouter looking thing. But here we got Gaara, and I forget what Hokage he is. Sand Hokage, something like that. But and this fight's gonna be interesting because I'm not really good at Gaara in any Naruto game, period. So this is definitely going to be interesting. But yeah, in later Naruto games, I don't remember Deidara having the whole robot scouter thing on his eye. Like, that's something, like, as a child I remember being like really hyped for this game, because it's an Akatsuki member I really haven't seen before, and especially if you play Ultimate Ninja 4Gs, you barely had like any context in that game. But right now with Deidara stands and pose, about to get the fight started. And like I said before at the beginning of this episode, if you hear any clicking in the background from my controller or like other noise that I can't help, like I said, I don't have a proper YouTube setup, so apologies if you do hear anything, but you should, like, at least hope so, because from the last episode it seemed okay. But now the fight really starts. And not much to really say here. If you played any of the Ultimate Ninja games, you have your up combos, your down combos, or they're more like specials than anything instead of combos. But that was of course you can see Gaara's up combo. That was a down one. Gaara's actually really good. Actually, I thought it was gonna be like really bad playing with Gaara in this game. But oh man, I miss these controls so much. Like I said before, one of my personal favorites was Ultimate Ninja 3, and I just remember just having a blast with it. It felt like I was actually in the Naruto like story mode itself. Deidara's already at his red bar, and get him to his red bar before actually I can just do my ultimate right now. He's already dead as it is, and I got it. Wow, I thought I was gonna struggle. I'm not gonna lie. Like in any other Naruto game, I'm not really good as Gaara like that, but I got Deidara real good. Don't worry. If you think this like second part is a little bit boring or everything, don't worry. This game gets a lot more interesting and entertaining way later on. Not only from the gameplay itself, but from my commentary, and like a lot more stuff I have to say when a lot more stuff is happening on screen. But what I'm looking forward to the most is damn airplane or motorcycle. But what I'm looking forward to the most is the Rescue Sasuke arc in this game. 戦っている隙にお前の砂に起爆粘土を混入させてもらった。砂を常に身近に携帯しているのがあだとなったな。殺さないようにってのが割と難儀だったけど、ノルマクリア。And I'm sure that right there probably told us that we have Gaara as a playable character. Probably not Deidara, like just Gaara itself, because I'm sure we'll get Deidara once we, beat him in a on the, I wanted to say two-player side scroller, but I don't know what to call it. It's not 3D, so I guess it would be a 2D like fighting game. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it said we can play as Gaara in the free roam and everything. Not free roam. What am I talking about? In like versus mode is what I'm trying to say. But now we're playing as, I can't remember his name, so I'm just gonna play Save Puppet Master, dude. And to be honest with you, I really don't care, because we're only gonna be. Remember when I said I was gonna trip over my words in this episode, and a lot of them, but we're only gonna be. Fuck it. I'm saying it one more time. We're only gonna be playing as him in this one mission, so it's not like it matters if I remember his name anyway. But let's get started though. But one thing I really like, one thing I would like to say about this game is that I love the axe. one thing I like about this game is that I really like the exploration and the option to explore the the Sand Village or like any other village in this game. It may not be Rise of Ninja, and Rise of Ninja didn't even have the Sand Village to explore, but I still enjoy this game and the option to explore it either way. But let's actually get this save state right here. Not that that mission was hard or anything, but I'm pretty sure after this, you come across a timer or something, which, I'm pretty sure you just have to follow the tracks, but if you don't, then I saved ahead of time. Yep, okay, I was right, you have to follow tracks, which is really easy, and they give you, 2 years to do this. Would make it challenging if they would have if they would normally just have enemies come after you, but then again, since you are the puppet dude, that's probably not the easiest things to fight enemies while playing as this character. Later on, I think it's actually after this, I'm pretty sure, when we'll play as Naruto in the squad, we'll have enemies try to stop us in our tracks, and we'll have to do a 3D beat 'em ups, not side scroller, but a 3D beat 'em up in a sense. Save state is right there, but I really don't need that because I'm pretty sure I'm only 2 seconds, maybe only a minute for the catching up to Sorcery or the other puppet guy. And why they give I really want to know why they give such a long timer, but in the why they give such a long timer, but some missions in this game are the hardest thing ever. It's definitely something to think about. But if you see that red dot right there, 9 times out of 10 is probably where you have to mostly go, and I'm pretty sure it is actually, so we can get into the next 2D fight. Oh man, what an episode, right? The second episode on the most boring village, doing the most boring commentary. I apologize if episode 2 is not as entertaining as the rest of them will be, hopefully, but it's just I can't really touch upon much or say anything because we haven't really seen all the characters or even all the members of the Akatsuki at this point. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure the puppet dude's name is Anko. If it's not Anko, then definitely something with A or K, something like that. Because I'm pretty sure the fangirl or the chick with the fan is named Tamari, if I'm not wrong. It's definitely not Tintin, but I'm pretty sure her name is Tamari, and her brother's Anko, which is the one we're playing as, I'm pretty sure. I never really understood puppeteering in Naruto. I was like, what the fuck is this? In the tuning exams, I'm really? That whole big sack thing is a puppet. At least in this, at least in Naruto Shippuden, he has 3, so it makes him look cooler. But in the tuning exams, I was just like, oh my god, this dude was such a mystery. It was just a one single puppet, but at least he's somewhat cooler in this. Cooler, if that's even a word, but at this point it's kind of useless since we have so much cooler characters. But here's the fight actually. So I don't know if they say his name here, but this is Sorcery, and since I'm playing as the puppet dude and I thought I was gonna be bad with Gaara, I'm probably gonna be worse with Sorcery. But we got the up ult. Let's see if we can get the down. I'm pretty sure we can get the down. It's kind of slow. Oh, it's fire. Oh man, playing Sorcery, especially just his fake ass puppet not URL, but his puppet alias in this in Ultimate Ninja 4 was such a pain. Because I knew about all the Akatsuki members and everything up to date with Naruto Shippuden, but Ultimate Ninja 4 was nope, we don't have all those up to date characters. You just get a filler episode plus a half of Rescue Gaara arc, and I was like, are you serious? And you saw that blue aura there. Most of the time, whenever you get off a combo and everything, your ult would be different, or it would be 10 times stronger than usual. But I don't think that applies here since we're doing A story mode and B we're playing as Kankuro the puppet dude, so I don't think our ult would change that much from normally. But most of the time whenever you see the the Japanese text appear on whatever village symbol, your ult would mostly change at that point. But again, I think that was just his regular ultimate jutsu. I keep on saying ult. I know playing stuff like Overwatch and other anime games, just saying ult is the shorter word, but I used to say ultimate jutsu like that, it was the second nature, but now I just say ult just because I just got so used to it. But now we got the cutscene and that was the fight. I'm pretty sure, yep, here we go. Sorcery basically said, my tail poisoned you, and to be honest with you, there was no way going without that fight without him hitting you. And he was saying my tail is filled with poison. Conqueror is just basically about to pass out right now with his stupid ass puppets on the sand. Kind of the worst place, kind of the worst decision to live in the sand village, especially with like zero water and for you to have resources to fight against poison. Not to say that like water and like eating grass would help anything, but being in the sand probably makes it 10 times worse. But yeah, that conversation basically was my tail is made of poison. You just got hit by it, or I strike you with my tail with and infect it with the poison. Good luck. Good luck. I said luck. And I'm pretty sure that's it. We can play as Conqueror. If his name is wrong, I'll like put a text or a picture or something in it. But I'm pretty sure his name is Conqueror. If I am wrong, oh well. I can't remember everyone's name. At this point, if they don't send us to Lady Tsunade, yep, we gotta walk to Lady Tsunade's place. It would have been a lot easier if they just teleported me there. But let's go to the Tsunade's place, which I'm pretty sure is the next place we have to go. I'm guaranteed. So until we get there, or when we get there, depending on if there's a cutscene or not, I'll also explain something else in this game that's exclusive to the Japanese version, unlike Ultimate Ninja 5, or yeah, basically Ultimate Ninja 5, because that was like Europe, even like English text and everything. Oh, we get introduced to this. And for those who don't know, I'm assuming for those who haven't played the game or any of the other Ultimate Ninja games, this is the puppet side. This is the puppet side quest. Weirdly enough, we just got done playing with a puppet dude. Wow, they not translate. They not transfer. What's the word? They segued that really good from playing as a puppet character to actually fighting people that are puppets that look like people we actually know. But these are the later on you're going to see these are puppet side quests. You're going to have to do these in order to actually speak. This actually segues really well to what I was going to talk about. So Naruto Ultimate Ninja XL, you can actually play as Sasuke in this game, and not just like as a playable character, but he actually has his like own story mode and whatnot in Orochimaru's lair. And if you collect, if you beat all the puppets, and if you do like every side quest available with like all requirements and everything, and you can play as Orochimaru's like lair and everything. And you can actually play as Sasuke in third person and everything, which this is actually going to prove. You know, this is actually proven like one of the side quests you have to do, which is beating all the puppets, which I've already done on my previous save file. So don't worry, like if someone stumbled across this and wonder have I like beaten all the puppets and have I done everything? Yes, I have beaten all the puppets and done everything. Wow, he almost got me with that one. That sticky bomb like covers that whole bottom floor, and like any other floor it like lands on. But yes, I have like got all the puppets. I just have to like beat up like a couple like goons or like gangsters like outside of the Leaf Village and everything, and like other areas and whatnot. And I should be like I just have like a couple more requirements to do other than that, but I have done this puppet thing already. Funny enough, this was actually an Ultimate Ninja 4 when it came over here in America, surprisingly enough. I was like, because I saw like a whole bunch of videos like on Ultimate Ninja XL, and then I got 4 and I thought it was the same game and it wasn't. But yeah, this is actually really interesting. If you play Ultimate Ninja 4 fighting puppets, Naruto has some dialogue here and there, like you're not really Jiraiya, or like I think the final puppet is like Kid Sasuke. It's like you're not really Sasuke. Sasuke would never be this weak or something. So it's pretty clever, like how they did this like whole side quest fight all the fake puppets type of thing. Like they're all scattered all over the place. So it'll definitely take you a while to not really collect them, but just beat them all in a sense. And when you do it, you beat it. When you do it, you do it. Sorry if this first part is like really rambly and like I'm all over the place. It's just I'm trying to just get my thoughts together and whatnot, and just basically the best let's play I can and whatnot. But she's explaining that there are puppets all around, and that are they really puppets? Yeah, I'll call them puppets. But there are shadow clones or puppets all around, and you need to beat them, and they're taking place of people that you know, and blah blah blah. Basically, I explained in that battle. So so when we travel and everything, we're basically going to be going around fighting puppets that look like our friends, but not actually our friends. And with that, I'm actually going to end off this part right here with this loading screen if I don't trigger another cutscene. Okay, so I'll probably go to the, actually, right when I was about to cap it off. Okay, after this cutscene, then that's when I'll cap it off. I should have just stayed in Tsunade's place. At Sakura, pretty sure Kakashi pops up. No? Okay, well that's weird. Well, I thought all 2 of them would come here so we can just go to the Hidden Sand Village. But anyway, now this is where I'll cap it off. So thank you guys so much for watching the second part of Naruto accel 2.
The end of the year is near, and the Goozy Gang is ready to celebrate. Because starting Monday, it's new Goozy goodness at a new time. Wowzers! Teen Titans returns to kick things off every weekday at 4. One Piece is new to the Goose at 4:30. There's new episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX at 5, and Code Lyoko at 5:30. New shows, new time, new year, same old Goose. Magoozy in the 06, weekdays from 4 to 6.
Sounds like a good time to me!
Only on Cartoon Network.